fantastic day. इस वीडियो में हम एक बहुत कॉमन क्वेश्चन को एड्रेस करने वाले हैं that what is the desirable speed in a mock CAT. Desirable तो ऐसा शब्द है कि आप क्या चाहते हैं या क्या आपकी इच्छा है, तो उस हिसाब से तो the answer is 100%. सबके सारे क्वेश्चंस आपको अटेम्प्ट कर देने चाहिए विद अ वेरी हाई एक्यूरेसी. आइडियली वो भी 100% होनी चाहिए. तो फिर तो ये वीडियो यहीं पे खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. बट प्रैक्टिकली दैट इज नॉट हाउ इट वर्क्स. सो इट इज इन द रियल प्रैक्टिकल सिचुएशन ऑफ अ मॉक, यू नो हाउ यू शुड थिंक in terms of what is the right speed, what is the right number of attempts, to put it differently. So let's look at a few important things in that context. One is that of course there is no single absolute answer. आप हर मॉक में एक नंबर जहन में लेके नहीं जा सकते हैं कि इतने अटेम्प्ट होने चाहिए या इतने अटेम्प्ट अच्छे अटेम्प्ट होंगे. It's a function when you look at a sport like for example cricket. You can't go and play each match thinking, you know, this is the number of runs that is needed. अगर परिस्थितियाँ ऐसी हैं, पिच ऐसी है, टफ है, तो शायद कम स्कोर भी काफ़ी होगा. और परिस्थितियाँ बहुत आसान हैं, पिच बहुत इजी टू स्कोर है, बाउंड्रीज छोटी हैं और ड्यू पड़ रही है, तो इन कंडीशंस में ऑब्वियसली आपको बड़ा टारगेट सेट करना पड़ेगा, ज़्यादा रन स्कोर करने पड़ेंगे. इट्स द सेम थिंग इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ CAT as well. If the exam is easy or if a section is easy, your attempts need to be higher, and vice versa. If it's very tough, I still recall, you know, CAT 2005-06, the DILR was the toughest that's ever been there, you know, in CAT, and anyone's getting even one set out of those 4-5 sets was probably assured of a very high, you know, percentile, because the exam was so tough. You know, quant also, there have been years earlier, of course, you know, not in the recent last 10 odd years, if I have to say, you know, quant has got extremely easy as compared to what it used to be, because of a conscious call on the part of the top B schools that they want a significant proportion of non-engineers also. But earlier, even the quant section at time used to be so tough that I know of you know, students from IIT Delhi who literally had tears in their eyes, you know, getting only 8-9 out of you know, 30, 35, 40 questions correct. That used to be the pattern of the CAT at that time, and that was definitely not a reflection of their ability with quant, but more so a function of how tough the test was. तो कोई एक सिंगल अटेम्प्ट आप जहन में लेके नहीं जा सकते हैं. इसीलिए MBAGuru पे जब हम टेस्ट सीरीज की बात करते हैं तो डिफिकल्टी लेवल्स हम बहुत वेरी करते हैं जानबूझ के. उसका थोड़ा फ्लिप साइड ये रहता है कि आप बिल्कुल डायरेक्टली एक टेस्ट की परफॉर्मेंस को दूसरे से नहीं माप सकते हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ what is the right number of attempts, but on the other hand, because CAT can provide surprises, you know, you have to be prepared for all kind of situations that you may finally face, and your preparation, the sole purpose is कि आप हर उस condition की हर उस possible permutation की तैयारी कर लें जो आप finally face कर सकते हैं. So if you are ready for a range of possibilities, then you'll be able to adapt easier. That's something that's been the experience of a lot of our students in the past few years, where at times, you know, for example, English, one kind of a topic was different from what it had been in the past 4-5 years, or quant in one of the years was a little tougher than what it had been in the previous or the subsequent years. So MBAGuru students found it relatively easy to adjust because our test series is deliberately created or designed in a manner which gives you a lot of variation in terms of difficulty level. So speed will finally be a function of how smooth the road is. If it's a highway with very little traffic, the speed has to be very high. So अगर बहुत आसान टेस्ट है तो बिना किसी रुकावट के आपको निरंतर अटेम्प्ट्स करते चले जाना है, और अगर मुश्किल है तो आपका ध्यान कम और सही अटेम्प्ट्स with very high accuracy करने पे होना चाहिए. So that's one way of looking at, you know, what's a good speed. So you can think of it in terms of section wise also. English, because generally the accuracy is not great, you need to have a little bit of a higher number in mind for attempts as compared to, let's say, DILR or quant, where, you know, even if you pick fewer questions or sets, if you you can get them right with greater certainty in most cases. So you could do with even fewer attempts in most cases. Again, vary with the difficulty level of the section on that particular day. Again, just building upon that, the kind of accuracy that you need would be lower perhaps on an easier test and higher on a difficult test. So in more difficult tests, speed becomes a little less important, but picking the right questions and making them count and getting them correct is far more important. Vice versa, if it's an easier test, you don't stop, you keep on attempting, even if that means you take a little hit on accuracy, you try and get through as much as possible, because that is where it becomes important for you to have enough number of attempts to ensure a good score on an easy test. But एक चीज हर केस में, whether the test is easy or difficult, whether you're talking about the English section or the DILR section or the quant section, regardless of anything else, one thing that you should keep in mind when it comes to the speed of taking a test or the number of attempts in a test is that आपकी स्पीड इतनी तो होनी ही चाहिए कि आप सब सवाल उस सेक्शन की देख लें और कोई भी आसान सवाल न छोड़ें. That's extremely important, because one of the very common blunders, I would say, that a lot of CAT aspirants end up making is कुछ आसान questions केवल इसी वजह से छूट गए क्योंकि सेक्शन का टाइम खत्म हो गया, because you were a little slow and you did not ensure that your speed was enough to at least see all questions, decide which ones you wanted to do, decide which ones you wanted to leave. So as probably the single most important parameter to judge the right speed, your speed should be enough to ensure that you've taken a look at all questions in a section, taken a look at all passages in English, all sets in DILR, all questions in quant, and regardless of where they appear in sequencing, if you find certain questions that are easy, you have gone ahead and done those. That's what you need to keep in mind in terms of speed. Otherwise, relative terms, as I said, English probably a little higher, quant and DILR probably a little lower. I don't want to give out numbers, of course, because again, that will defy the basic purpose. That might satisfy your curiosity. What you need to keep in mind though is what is the kind of accuracy that you require in a particular section on a particular test, and that is how the speed will get automatically adjusted. आसान पेपर आएगा, आप आसान सवाल उठा के उसमें से करते चले जाएंगे, आपकी स्पीड खुद ब खुद ज्यादा होगी. एंड डिफिकल्ट पेपर आएगा और अगर आप कॉन्शियस हैं कि आपको इजी क्वेश्चंस पिक करने हैं और डिफिकल्ट वाले छोड़ने हैं, तो आपके अटेम्प्ट्स खुद ब खुद कम हो जाएंगे. सो स्पीड टू अ ग्रेट एक्सटेंट इज, अनलेस यू आर oblivious to what is happening around you, स्पीड खुद ब खुद काफी हद तक एडजस्ट हो जाती है. आपको बढ़ाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए there is a separate video that I'm doing, and I'll link that in the description below, that you should probably take a look at it, that if you're facing the challenge, बहुत कम स्पीड है या बहुत कम अटेम्प्ट कर पा रहे हो, तो क्या एक या दो चीजें आप कर सकते हो उस स्पीड को बहुत बढ़ाने के लिए. For that you must watch that video. That's it for now. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and feel free to put in the comments as to what your thoughts and experiences with the number of attempts are. That's it for now. Take care. Bye-bye. See you soon again in another video.